tell you about Maria. She's a 48-year-old mom of 3, works full-time. She's been trying to lose weight for over a decade. She has hypertension. She's got type 2 diabetes. And she's frustrated because, in her words, she's doing everything right. Oatmeal for breakfast, whole wheat bread, skinless chicken breasts, and she skips red meat. She skips butter. She buys cereal with the heart-healthy check mark on the box. She even drinks skim milk and snacks on granola bars. So why is Maria getting sicker? When she came to me, she brought her food journal. She told me, Dr. Hampton, I've been following the dietary guidelines. I'm eating healthy. I don't understand why I feel worse than ever. And what I told her stopped her cold. I said, Maria, those dietary guidelines, they weren't written for your health. They were written for Big Food's bottom line. Believe it or not, Big Food wrote the dietary guidelines, not scientists. Let's break this down, because Maria's story is not rare. It's America. Since the first official dietary guidelines were released in 1980, obesity has tripled. Diabetes in children has exploded. Over 60% of adults have a chronic condition. Yet we keep getting told, trust the guidelines, trust the science. But what if the science wasn't the real author? What if I told you that 95% of the people who create those guidelines have financial ties to Big Food or Big Pharma? Not a conspiracy, a fact. A BMJ investigation found one committee member had 152 financial conflicts of interest. Names like Kellogg, Nestle, General Mills, and Abbott, to name a few. That's like letting the sugar company design a diabetes treatment plan, or letting cigarette companies write anti-smoking laws. And yet, they're the ones shaping your child's school lunch, hospital meals, and military rations. And yes, even what your doctor gets taught about nutrition. You think your hospital food is sad now? Imagine knowing it was designed by the same people who market Fruit Loops. I see it every week in clinic. My patients come in confused, sick, and doing what they've been told is right. But what they've really been following is a marketing plan, not a health strategy. Unlike me, most doctors didn't go to nutrition school. So I got a master's in nutrition because I got tired of prescribing medicines for diseases that could have been prevented at the dinner table. What's frustrating is I'm cleaning up the mess made by these outdated, biased, and corporate-funded guidelines. And it's hard, because when you grow up hearing that fat is bad and cereal is heart healthy, reversing that belief system isn't easy. It's emotional. It's identity. Just like Maria, she cried in my office when she realized she'd been misled for years. Not because she was wrong, but because she was trying, and the system failed her. Let's get specific. The USDA co-writes the guidelines. The USDA also promotes wheat, corn, and soy. Therefore, billions in subsidies go to wheat, corn, and soy, not to local farms or grass-fed meat. Independent advisors told them to include low-carb options. They ignored them. They told us to eat 6 to 11 servings of grains a day instead. That's basically permission to eat Pop-Tarts for breakfast and call it balance. And guess what the result has been? More processed food in our schools, more pills in our cabinets, and more people like Maria desperate for answers. Let's pause for a second. If you're finding value in this video, if you're starting to question what you've been told, hit that like button and subscribe, because it's time to stop outsourcing our health to corporations. This whole thing is like asking McDonald's to design your heart surgery. The fox isn't guarding the hen house, he's writing the recipe book. When they say things like limit saturated fat, they mean buy more vegetable oil. Or things like whole grains are essential, they mean please buy more cereal. Or that plant-based is better, they mean eat our ultra-processed soy patties. They're not even hiding it. They just know that the average person doesn't have time to dig through funding trials and policy documents. So let me do it for you. Back to Maria. Once she understood the truth, she gave herself permission to break the rules. She stopped counting calories and started questioning where her food came from. She brought back eggs, beef, butter, real food. Today, her A1C is dropping. She's lost 28 pounds. Her energy is up. Her meds are down. She's not just healthier, she's empowered. And the best part, she's telling everyone at her church, her job, and her book club about the truth behind those guidelines. That's how we change this. One person, one story, one revelation at a time. Here's what I want you to do next. Don't just question the guidelines. Investigate them. Don't just trust the experts. Check their paychecks. And don't just eat what they say is heart healthy. Eat what keeps you healthy. Because the biggest lie ever told in nutrition is that they did this for your good. They did it for profit. So if you want real health, not headlines, start by following the truth, not the sponsorships. And if you want more tools, stories, and guidance to help you achieve real metabolic health, not just the illusion of it, check out the playlist and video descriptions below. I've linked more resources there that can help you heal and reclaim your health. Remember, food is medicine, but only when it's not a commercial. I'll see you in the next video.